Hi everyone, welcome back to another Reddit cheating story. Before we start, please hit the subscribe button and notification bell if you love to watch more cheating stories. Want to learn how to get back your ex? Check the link in the description box to learn how. He texted me as opposed to the app as well as revealed himself. I am still in shock. I've been with my partner Alex for 3 years. Fantastic connection, never had any kind of mistrust in the direction of him considering that he gave no factor to. First long-term partnership. Today we were texting to and from, simply checking out each other. He asked what I depended on, exactly how my day was, etc. I completed my examination as well as sent him a screenshot of my quality, and asked what he was doing. He told me he was having a lazy day and chilling in your home playing PS4 with his roommates. Not also 5 minutes after that he sends me a video of him driving on the freeway claiming, "Hey child girl, practically there, cannot wait to see you." Based on the landmarks/signs in the video clip, it's a city practically 2 hours away. I didn't even know just how to respond as well as send out a number of inquiry marks. He left me to read for 20 minutes and after that stated, "Oh shoot, sorry, that's an old video clip, lol. Excellent task on your test though." On the video clip, the control panel of his auto shows the date and also time. When I tried to text him back, it would not also supply. Like I said, I feel like this came out of no place. Dude couldn't also come up with a reasonable lie. Not only am I dating a cheater, I am likewise dating a dumbass. After an hour I pulled up to his location and also asked his roommate, John, if I can pick up some stuff I left below. Naturally he wasn't home. He marveled I existed as well as thought that Alex was taking me to supper as well as a concert tonight in the city. At that point I just started crying uncontrollably. He started helping me take all my stuff down. John called Alex, which went through, so he clearly blocked me. He asked Alex what he was doing on speaker and he said he was with me driving to the concert. John then tells Alex that I'm standing right here with him. Alex immediately goes, "Bro, really dude?" and hangs up. I don't even know who this baby girl could be. Zero idea. There were no suspicious activities or anything that could point to this happening. None. I have been racking my brain for signs but I'm just blanking. I feel so foolish and heartbroken right now. I would have never expected this of him. Edit, I woke up to the most lovely and comforting comments. I'm going through and will be replying to everyone. I had a long drive to my mom's and fell asleep still holding my tub of ice cream. Cookie dough will never betray me, ha. Thank you to everyone. I'm sorry I had to meet such a wonderful group of people in such a sad community. Right here are several of the best comments from our area. Damn. That was a lucky break for you. Usually, you have to play Sherlock Holmes to find proof. At least you found out. Now, it's time to leave. Just to say that I'm so sorry you're hurting, but, coming from someone who spent over a decade in 2 relationships where I had to play Sherlock, this is such a horrible but lucky break. I'm 31 now and I wasted my time on 2 holes who led me on and ultimately wasted my 20s. I'll never be able to get that time back and the biological clock is ticking. My biggest fear was being an older parent, negative personal experience, and now that's what I'm facing if I ever get a chance to be a parent at all. I know it hurts now but trust me, this is a blessing. Heart. Honestly, be thankful to the lords of technology that caused him to out himself because as you say there were no signs and he is even lying to his roommates. You dodged a whole missile. It will be rough for a while but you sound strong, you'll get through this. Do not take his ass back. Also good on the roommate for looking out for you. And not only that, but his sorry ass knew he was wrong cause he lied to the roommate too. Clearly he wasn't thinking because what would have happened if roommate asked you how the concert was and shit? You'd be like, what? And would have found out that way. I love how he's mad at everyone else for his lies. What a child. You deserve so much better than how he's treating you. Once he has time to regroup and realize what he's done, he will come crawling back with all kinds of excuses and lies. Please don't believe him. You did the right thing by getting your stuff and leaving. Whatever he says or promises, don't go back. All the best to you. 3 years? Holy shit. That panic behavior is more likely to be a 3-month-old relationship. I'm so fucking sorry that you were disrespected in such a severe way at the end of things. Please seek the support of others in your real life right now as a first method of help and don't feel bad about telling everyone what just happened. You do not need to be gaslit into anything just in case that fucking coward unblocks you. I'm so sorry this happened to you. You did the right thing by leaving. Please don't take him back if he comes crawling. I'm glad his roommate didn't try to cover for him and was helpful to you too. I was in a similar situation with my husband 2 years ago. There really were no signs he was cheating. He didn't treat me badly, he was never home late, never found anything in his phone or caught him up texting, and then one day he told on himself. I was completely blindsided and then found out it had been going on since right before we got married. All this is to say, there really can be no signs, so don't beat yourself up for not seeing them. Another cheating story. He blames his cheating on being an addict. Valid excuse or manipulation? Does anyone have an experience like this? A few months ago, I, 28F, found out that my fiancé, 28 meters, was cheating on me. Not just a one-time thing, but a full-on relationship, had to tell me so many lies, didn't use a condom. He's been struggling with addiction, mostly gambling but also some drugs, for most of his adult life, but turns out he kept me in the dark mostly about it, sometimes would open up to me, would tell me it was getting better. When I found out about the cheating, everything imploded, and I also found out that the addiction was much bigger than I knew and he was in debt for tens of thousands of dollars. All of this really shook me because he was my best friend/life partner and I thought we told each other everything. Since then, I've moved out and I'm trying to figure out what I want. He's working on himself, working on the addiction, says he is doing everything he can to get better. But, I am so crushed by what happened. I really thought we were meant to be together, and knowing that he was with this other woman/lied to me so much broke me completely. I don't even trust my family/friends now because of what happened and see the world completely differently. I guess my questions are, is it possible to truly forgive cheating? Is it possible for a person to change? He really does seem remorseful and committed to wanting to change. But I am so deeply hurt by this. Does anyone have experience loving an addict? He blames the addiction and low self-esteem for being in a chaotic/horrible mental state that made him take such risky behavior, cheating, lying to me to pull it off. Am I an idiot for believing that, or is there some validity to that statement? I feel so completely lost. I've been in counseling and I'm reading so many books about this in an attempt to get better, but I feel so isolated. I'm so up and down about what I want that I feel insane. It's hard to talk to my friends about this because they're all just like F him, move on. But I love him so much. If it was a one-time thing, I think I'd have an easier time forgiving. But this was a whole relationship. The girl sent me screenshots of their texts and it's hard to get over him texting her about how bad he wants to date her/have sex with her while I was literally sitting in our living room with him. Right here are several of the best comments from our area. I'd leave, once they cheat it's over because now you're always gonna have doubts, insecure, and hesitant. And with addiction. They're not the cleanest people, so the no condom thing is now a health hazard for you really. If he catches whatever from whoever, that can't become your problem too. Be thankful you did not go through with the marriage yet. You don't actually know who that man is. He's using you. He wants to get married so he can look normal because he is a mess. Marrying him will only make your life a mess too. I feel like if he can't be fully committed when engaged, then what will happen when you are married? Honestly, I would leave him. This should be such a happy and romantic time for you as a couple, and he does this? It isn't going to get better. You will just be more stuck. You deserve better than this. Call it off and find someone who will value you above anything else. I'm so sorry you're going through this. I won't say definitively that he can't change. But please consider the fact that you only love the person you thought he was, not the person he actually is. The person you thought he was would not have done these things to you, and yet he did. Unless he does some serious work on himself, I would cut my losses now and be thankful I didn't marry him and get even more entangled, especially with the debt. Don't go back to him, period. He destroyed whatever you had, and be super glad you didn't marry him. Everything he presented to you was a lie and fake if he was able to carry on another full-on relationship. It's too late now. There is nothing here to save. Please move on from this toxicity and start with someone new, in time, where this emotional baggage is not hanging over your head. This man is a mess. I really do think you should leave. Either you leaving will kick him into action and you may reconnect in the future. Or he'll spiral and you'll know that you dodged a bullet. Either way, you'll be happier. Sometimes people need to lose something to learn to respect what they had. Thanks for enjoying. Let me know what you believe in the comments listed below. Bear in mind to subscribe and also hit the alert bell.